Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Gids. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. We're back doing another first impressions. I have this from the Les Exclusives from the House of Chanel. I have 1957. Very excited to review this fragrance. I love Chanel. I love the House of Chanel with their fragrances. I think they do an incredible job. And I love the Les Exclusive range of fragrances. So this is the slightly more exclusive, slightly more pricey line of Chanel fragrances. Typically, these aren't as easily available in department stores. You have to go to more high-end stores to find this line of fragrances. And what's great is they all pay tribute to the life and legacy of Gabrielle Coco Chanel. And this 1957 fragrance, I believe the story is she went to the States and there's some significance about her opening stores, or it's the year that the Americans and her kind of forged a great brand partnership. So I believe that's the story. I don't know. If any Chanel educated people know about the story of 1957, do let me know. But I just want to get into the fragrance. So we're going to give it a spray on my skin and I'm going to let you know what I'm smelling, if I like it, etc. So let's give it a spray on my wrist as always. Let's do this. Okay. Wow. Okay. First things first. You have to like honey to appreciate this fragrance. I'm getting massive blasts of honey coming at me with this fragrance. That's the first thing I can smell is honey, honey, honey. It's very interesting. Whilst I am getting whiffs and a big blast of this sort of honey aroma coming at me, as you would expect with Chanel. Chanel are known for their florals. The florals are almost there, but it's like they're kind of dancing around this honey aroma which is coming at me. Yeah, the honey aroma in this is very strong. Very strong. Almost a touch animalic. It's very interesting because it also has a herbal kind of quality that might be the type of florals that they've used in the fragrance, but it's very animalic. And that's not a bad thing. I don't think all fragrances which are animalic, it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it's quite coming at you. But it's really interesting. It's really nice. This is definitely giving me spring vibes, very floral, herbal, even slightly green. There's a slight greenness in this fragrance, even slightly earthy as well. It's really interesting. It is also a touch powdery as well. There is a touch of powderiness coming through this fragrance, which is really interesting. It's very elegant. This is a very elegant fragrance. I think the kind of person who would wear this fragrance would definitely be someone who is sure of who they are. This is very elegant. It's very modern. It's interesting. It's very interesting because I've tried quite a few of the Les Exclusive range of fragrances and I can kind of cipher each one, but with this one, I'm just getting so much coming at me. So I'm getting florals, I'm getting a kind of herbal honey note. There is a little bit of powderiness in this fragrance. It's really interesting, slightly earthy as well. And I don't know if there's some kind of woody aroma or some kind of woody note in this fragrance, but there is also a bit of a woody aroma running through the fragrance as well. It's really interesting. There's so much going on. The main player in this fragrance for me is honey. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of honey in fragrances. I don't mind if it's in the fragrance, but I don't want to smell it very intensely. And that's what's really coming at me with this fragrance, a lot of honey. It's very interesting how I would definitely say this is a very classy fragrance. I mean, I find that all of the Les Exclusive range of fragrances are incredibly classy, incredibly elegant, and very sophisticated. Very, very sophisticated. I think there's only a couple of the fragrances from the line which I'm not particularly fond of, but overall, I think they're amazing fragrances. This will be great for spring. This will be great for the current weather that we're in right now because it's still quite uplifting and floral but sweet and very aromatic. It's incredibly aromatic, this fragrance. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very interesting release from Chanel. I think Chanel and the Les Exclusive range, as I said, are amazing. I think there is something for everyone in this range of fragrances. Um, this one isn't quite for me. I don't think I would go for this particular fragrance. Just as I said, because of the honey note, it's not really working for me. Um, it's actually reminding me, my granddad, so back home, my granddad used to, when we'd go back as a gift, he would always bring us raw honey that he would produce in his village. And it's reminding me of that. It's got that same kind of herbal, green, earthy kind of quality to it, the smell that I'm getting from this honey and the fragrance. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Not for me, but I could definitely rate this out of 10 a good 7 out of 10. A good 7 out of 10. I think this is a nice sort of day fragrance. It can be worn in the evening, it can be worn in spring, it can be worn in summer, it can be worn all year round, and it doesn't require a lot of thought. Even though there are some animalic notes in this fragrance, I think this will dry down beautifully. I think the honey note will still be prominent as it dries down, but maybe the floral notes will take more of a front stage, and those woody aromas might also come through as well. Yeah, I'd give this a solid 7 out of 10. I definitely appreciate this as one of the Les exclusives. So that was my review of 1957. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it to the end, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps small content creators to become more visible on YouTube if we get thumbs up. Also comment if you want to comment. And of course, please subscribe to the channel and support. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are all doing very well. Take care.